Howdy everyone, welcome back to the Feral Homemaker. Follow along with us as we go and get out into the great Uinta mountains and camp and fish with our two little ones. Come along. So we just got up here to camp. It's kind of late. We're trying to get everything set up in the dark. We rarely found a spot because it's really hard up here. So we're a little unpacked in the dark. I hope we can do this. Should we go to bed?
Bed?
Or do you want to play?
No, it's bedtime. Here,
Alright, so we're here, kind of mostly set up. We still have to do some stuff today, but for the most part, we're kind of set up. We got up here a lot later than we would have liked, but we both had to get off work and all that. So it made it a little bit harder with all the logistics, but we're up here. It's hard up this canyon. You probably can hear there's a lot of vehicles. Everyone kind of parks along the main road. Yeah, I'm just here doing some camping. During my scripture reading, so I didn't want to come out and just kind of relax. Logan has the boys for a couple minutes, so letting him take care of them while I just kind of read and relax for a couple minutes, and then we'll go make some breakfast. So go that, do that, and I'm hungry. Okay, I also want to show you guys this herb right here, or this plant. I always love when I'm out camping or anywhere in nature is trying to identify a lot of the plants and their uses and remember them. And I want to create like a book with a lot of them too, or like what helps me remember them. But right here we have plantain. You can tell, so it has these leaves. They're kind of long, skinny. They have some lines down them. But then they have this like flower part coming out of them. So you'll see them like this with the green leaves and then these kind of flowery things coming out. Plantain is good for bug bites, for itchy skin. So if you get bit by any kind of bugs, or maybe you get stung by like stinging nettle or some kind of, things like that, you could just grab some of that, kind of mince it up, and then put it on whatever that bite or itchiness is. I'm growing some at home, and so I'll dry that up, and then you can use that either, put a little bit of water and then put what you need on, or what I'll probably do is you can infuse it into oils and use it that way, or I have it like ingredients for different stuff, like when I am postpartum, you can put that into like your postpartum tea. Is a good healing thing, so a lot of different uses. I'm sure there's a lot more too, but I love just, identifying what's around you, what you know. And so if you're ever in like a tight spot, if you need something for survival, you kind of know what's around you and what you can use. Okay, we came down to the store to grab a couple things that we forgot. Here's with the boys while Logan is out scouting with my sister. They're out, so I came down here for a couple things real quick. And then, of course, we did a fun little sweet, because when we were here last time, I fell in love with their brownies, and I want more. So, grab those, heading back up, and then produce some lunch, and I'm hoping we can head out again and go do some fishing this time instead of errands. Actually do camp fishing stuff. Well, we got done with some lunch, a little resting. And we're just playing this little river stream that's right next to our camp, which is gorgeous, and just throwing some rocks and sticks in. They're little boys.
A mess.
A stick? Are your hands a mess?
No.
Well, we're just in here eating homemade pizza I made for dinner. Hopefully we'll get to fishing tonight because I really want to go. That's the goal. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it tonight. I promise. We're gonna do it. Well, we finally made it out here fishing. Have our poles out. We're just trying to see what we can get. And guess we'll see. There's a lot of fish. Yeah. Our little oldest keeps trying to run away. But the fish are jumping near the shore, so we're hoping that helps. Or that means we'll catch some fish. But I guess we will see.
What are you doing?
Back.
Time to go to bed. Okay?
Better
Okay, bud? I know, so do you want to bring his crib over here? Done? Well, we just got done giving our little Chuckner his little haircut. Howdy just woke up and Chuckner's just playing on his dune buggy. I'm gonna get some water, maybe some lunch, we'll see what we're gonna do. So I just noticed, so when we came up here and we were exploring this area, I noticed that there's a lot of wild roses. And now later in the season you can see these rose hips. So the rose hips here are after the rose petals have fallen off, you just have these hips here. This is really high in vitamin C. It has a lot of other benefits up all the usage on the screen. And it's not just finding them wild. These rose hips are good when you're these are good for even your domesticated roses. They're really, really awesome. So you're able to just harvest them, take this top part off, put them in the fridge, or you can also dry them and use them that way. Back out here fishing. Hopefully we get something. We're just having a bad luck this summer. We're getting anything. But we're gonna go load up, get the boys over, see what we can find. Well, so far,
Stick with it.
So far, the fish are jumping nonstop. We've been trying different types of bait and everything, and no luck. But you can just look, and there are fish everywhere out here. What is he grabbing?
Right here. Is that the battery?
Yeah.
Go. Already?
Yep. Well,
You okay, Lola?
okay. You put it side by side.
Big piece of salmon.
Yeah. I can use a different day too, you know. Okay, you wanna come grab these? Look what we found. Well, we found the wasp nest. We've been having a lot of bad wasps this whole entire trip. We just figured out where they're at. It's the last day. And we're heading home. Well, we're trying to clean up here. Don't know what we're gonna do with the trash because the wasps have completely taken over the trash. I think I showed a video. Yeah, I showed you guys. We found the ground hive. And it's like right by where our kitchen is, so you know that's great. We just seem to have such bad luck with wasps. Like when we were camping down in Bryce Canyon, or down by Bryce Canyon, I'd say. Last year they were just totally took over. And it's so hard because we have little kids, and it's like I'm afraid they're gonna get stung. So have fun. So we're gonna start cleaning things up right now. And hopefully we can get to the trash, because we can't leave the trash here. Gotta take it out. One fly, then you kill 5. Kill a breeding pair, and you kill a generation. Well, we are back from camping. I'm just out here picking stuff for my garden. I got my first tomatoes, and I have so many green tomatoes. Y'all, it's gonna be crazy to get all these ready and harvested before the hunts. But kind of our trip. Thanks for you guys following along. We had a wonderful time. Follow along for more adventures. You guys can find my husband's channel, Beard, Brass, and Blood. And hopefully you guys see you guys next. So have a great day, great night. God bless.